Hello Internet, we both know why you're here. This is going to be showing you how to make Spiders-Man. Yes, you heard that right. This is a version of Spider-Man where basically he is made up of thousands of spiders. So to start out for that fake collar, I'm putting down a layer of liquid latex using a makeup sponge, and we're actually going to use some toilet paper. Once we get a layer down, we're going to put down some toilet paper and then put down more liquid latex on top of this. Make sure to put some extra liquid latex like off of the edges and stuff so it has more of an anchor, as well as blending that edge. Once the liquid latex dries, I'm powdering it off because if you turn your neck while that latex is basically bare, the liquid latex will stick to itself because once latex is dry, it loves clinging and fusing into itself. So that's why I'm doing that for that side first. So then I did that for the other side, and once that is dry, we are taking a fluffy brush with some powder and we're going ahead and making that collar by just gently lifting up the inner edges. So this is going to be our fake collar for the Spidey suit. So I'm putting down a yellow base for this entire thing. I'm doing this because we're putting a dark red on top of it, and I want it to be a more vibrant red. So if you layer this red on top of a yellow, you're going to get a more popping cherry color instead of just the dark red. So we're going to cover that entire thing with red. So now we're going to start with those Spidey lines. This is just kind of the classic Spider-Man suit. Using a detail brush and putting lines down, and then once you have those lines all across your front, we're going to start doing these kind of curved lines, and they're like bending towards you. And those are nice and simple, just super repetitive. And then we have the zipper. So I have like the zipper base right there. And then that silver, this is silver Mehron Paradise paints. We're going to have that silver stretch all across the collar. I started outlining it with black and putting in the teeth, which are just like these little notches. And I realized we're actually missing like the actual zipper handle pull thing itself. So I went ahead and I added that with some silver paint and black Paradise paint. And really it's just a triangle shape with like a little rectangle on the inside. You know what a zipper looks like. So now we're going to get started on these spiders for the face. You're going to need cotton balls, toothpicks cut in half, and liquid latex. Dip the bottom of the cotton balls into liquid latex and place it on your face. And then you're going to get those toothpicks and the toilet paper and dunk the end of one of the toothpick halves in liquid latex, lay that against a piece of toilet paper, and then dip the other part of the toothpick into the toilet paper. Bend it slightly and then fold the toilet paper over. And pretty quickly the liquid latex will set and it'll give you a nice, really simple bent spider leg. It's a little awkward at first, but after doing a dozen of these, you get into like a really good groove. And then all you have to do to attach it is you just dunk the end of the toothpick in liquid latex and you just put it right into the cotton ball. And it's so lightweight you don't really need to do much more for it. There are definitely times when like I was a little bit worried about the cotton ball staying put. So what I did was I took some toilet paper on the end of a toothpick and put it in liquid latex, and I basically just like anchored it onto my nose or elsewhere on my skin just to make sure it was extra secure. And just do that for all of your spiders. So now we're going to start taking care of the neck. First I put down a black base, but then I realized I couldn't do spiders very well with just a black base. So then what I ended up doing was once I had all the black down is I put a layer of white on top so we have a lighter background to work with. Put down a circle. I used the spiders we had on the face as a reference photo. So you have just a circle and 6 legs. And then I went ahead and I used white paint to start highlighting to give it a little more dimension. And then you just make a ton of these. You do an actual, just as many as you can manage. Once the neck was covered with this, then I went ahead and I painted my face gray. Instead of doing the layering like I did on the neck, I just straight up just mixed up some gray and painted that. Once my face was gray, then I basically did the same thing that we did on the neck. It's just a circle with 6 legs, and I covered my face as much as I could manage. Also did some highlighting, also painted the cotton spiders black, and I also made sure to highlight the spiders, the actual, like the 3D spiders on my face as well. My base layer was looking a little too clean, and it didn't look quite as busy as I wanted it to look, so I used black eyeshadow. This is black eyeshadow from the Too Faced Cat Eye palette, and a fluffy brush, and I just basically like tapped and pushed in this, and it's intentionally patchy because you kind of want it to just look like this chaos, this mass of spiders. Make sure after doing this as well that you go back in with your white paint, because with the black eyeshadow you're going to lose some of your smaller spiders, and you're going to need to make them pop out again. I was also worried that the 3D spiders were too then like lost in the mix, so then I just mixed together some pink and some reddish colors, and I slapped on this like reddish pink onto the 3D spiders. And that is it. This has been PTBarpun for HalloweenMakeup.com. Whatever day it is that you're seeing this, I hope you're having a good one, and I will see you the next time I do video stuff.